So everybody's like, oh, this is just one bullshit topic. Look at what we're doing with immigration. They're championing the big, beautiful bill, even though it's a spending bill. And we all wanted to originally decrease government spending. And we could also go back to pre-COVID spending, which would be a huge decrease in spending. We voted to drain the swamp. A big reason Trump got a lot of votes is because they didn't like what they saw during the past 4 years during Biden, and they believe there's some form of corruption. It's true that the Hunter Biden laptop was a train wreck, and they lied about it. 51 intel agents all lost their job because they all fucking lied. We voted to drain the swamp, and the deep state got Trump to flip on the linchpin that starts the flood. Yeah. So it's not just one issue. It's not just one issue. Is that all you voted for? Some people, yeah, that is all they voted for, to show hell to the deep state. And now we just lost the linchpin to. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure, trust me, they're evil enough where there's 15 other ways that I'm sure we could bring it all down. But this was a huge linchpin. This had names, this had evidence, this had the blackmail. And not to cope, but I fully believe now that the names and evidence on this list don't just involve our leaders. I believe it involves world leaders, to the point that if this information got out, nuclear warheads. And I'm not talking like we just let one off. I'm talking they split the earth in twine.
And I just want to tie it back to, this is fundamentally tied to the concept of the deep state and the biggest problem we have in America, which is the government is corrupt. This is a blackmail operation that was being used to control the behavior of politicians in power in order to preserve the status quo so that people don't deviate, by using children and sexual blackmail and pedophilia and all this shit on top of like money and bribery and whatnot. So if you don't take the money and you don't take the positive aspect of the bribery here, they'd get you on the back end with the blackmail and the sexual recordings and stuff like that. So
never in all the trusting the plan, did it mention or have me believe once that covering an entire pedophile sex trafficking ring was part of the plan? I wouldn't have followed through with it if that was part of the plan. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Again,